Okay, let's go ahead and get things underway. Let's go ahead and move over to, actually, yes, we're going to move over to this overlay right here. I'm going to go ahead and give Spotify the night off. Hey, everyone. Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday. As you can see, I have not yet changed out the windows that we need to deal with here. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that. My apologies for things being a little late tonight. I have not really had a whole lot of time where I felt productive this evening. So give me a second. I'm going to find a poster for a few dollars more, and then we will switch it with Ponyo real quick. So, but welcome to Film First Friday. Okay. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. We'll try this one. We'll try this one. But anyways, for those of you that are here, let me know how your week has been going. I hope it's been a good one. I hope your weekend is off to a good start. Let me just go ahead and get things changed up right here. I think I need. Ooh, I don't know how this will work. I can't. No, I can't change things that way. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm going to need a couple minutes longer than I thought because I didn't realize that this was not going to work the way I wanted it to. There we go. For a few dollars more feature. There we go. All right, I should be able to switch this out fairly quickly once everything's in place. I just have had, I just did not prepare properly for it. So let's see, there, and there. Oh man, it's in the wrong place. Oh well, it's here for now. So let's just go ahead and put it there. Wait, there's nothing there. Okay, hold on. I think I know what the problem is. Yep. The problem is me. Okay. There we go. Yeah, whenever I do these screenings, I want to have everything preferably made ahead of time, but you guys know how it is with life. You don't always get to do the things you want to do when you want to do it. So I'm going to do a couple of other things. I'm going to pop out the chat and put that in there, and then we'll be good to go. So, boom, properties, boom, boom, and there we go. Okay. All right. So there. Oh my God. Well, I just let that run on and on, didn't I? All right. Let me go ahead and just stop that and or did I just restart it? Let's reset it. There we go. The length of time on that, let's see, minutes, seconds, hours, it went up to 4 hours and 32 minutes. I didn't ever stop it. Okay, anyways, that will give you an idea of some of the manual labor that goes into this process every time I want to do one of these. So I don't know. Appreciate the work I do. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Anyways, hey CG, how you doing? Good to see you. All right. CG hopes that I like tonight's film. Hopefully it lives up to the title by being worth a few dollars, right? Right. Let's see. He thinks that Clint Eastwood was considered to play a retired Bruce Wayne in a live-action Batman Beyond film several years ago. Frankly, and I don't necessarily like bringing politics into this channel, but like politics, whether we want to admit it or not, they affect our lives in every single way. And I'm kind of glad that Clint Eastwood did not get to play Bruce Wayne. I don't think he has any business playing that role. I think Bruce Wayne is too much of a hero, and I think Clint Eastwood is frankly too much of a shit person. Just my opinion. He is he's a great big old Trump supporter, and I will never be. I despise that man quite a bit. So, um, but with that said, um, I don't often bring my politics to the live stream, but like w- where certain creators are concerned, I can appreciate their performances while really disliking them on a personal level. Um, Another person who has had some association with Batman, kind of in a big way, Frank Miller. Yeah, that guy. I'm not a fan of his. So this is one of those times, CG, where I'm going to tell you you have a responsibility to look it up. Um, he's in my view shown to be um very distasteful in the way he espouses his political views. So, but with that said, I know that he's an icon of Western acting. I know that he got a bit of a revival as he got older. Good for him. But I mean, I love Kelsey Grammer as Frasier, and I love him as the X-Man Beast in the Marvel movies. Um, I will never agree with him politically, though, and that's really sad because I really do love the man's performance. So, okay, um, let's let's stop talking about this. I don't want people coming at me for that, but I felt strongly about it enough to say something. So we'll hopefully just leave it at that. So okay. Anyways, welcome to Film First Friday. We're going to be watching for a few dollars more tonight. And you may or may not know that my my quotient of Western film watching is pretty low. I think when I first made my list of Westerns that I've watched, uh, for my movies spreadsheet, I think I could name less than a dozen that I've watched. Now, depending on how you interpret what makes a Western, that number could go up significantly if you count things like Serenity, which I don't think I did at the time, Back to the Future 3, which I'm pretty sure I did at the time. It's, like it comes and goes and ebbs and flows. Now, I have watched a couple of Westerns this year already. I watched, let's see. I watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in January. And then I think it was in May, I think we watched The Magnificent Seven. So I've watched those two Westerns. I've watched Serenity, which has very strong Western elements in it. And depending on how far you want to go, A Girl Walks Home Alone at Midnight is also, in a lot of ways, considered to be a Western. So, this could be considered my fifth Western this year. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into it in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and pop on the old headphones. We're going to do the sound test, and we're going to get going in a moment. Here, let me go ahead, plug my headphones in, and we're going to mute the desktop audio. I'm just gonna start the film, and then we'll do the intro and everything else in just a couple of minutes here. So. Okay, hopefully you don't hear the Metro Goldwyn Mayer lion roaring at the beginning of this film. Okay, I have enough evidence that this film, that I can hear it, so there we go. All right. For what it's worth, Frank Miller went through very personal pain after September 11th, and I think he has said that he wouldn't write something like Holy Terror again. I remember the controversy around Holy Terror. I don't think I ever read it. I hear that a lot of people uh, basically felt that he kind of went like batshit crazy when he wrote that. Um, and that's fine. Frank Miller has said some things about um, movements that I found to be enlightening. He said some very dismissive things about those movements that really, to me, drove home the fact that he was very privileged. He was very pompous, and he was just kind of a like, I got mine. I don't give a damn about anyone else. Just don't rock the boat and inconvenience me. And I don't know. Um, and I think most of those movements did come well after September 11th. So, um, okay, all right. I need to stop talking about this. I really do. Okay. All right. So I think we're good on getting set up. I think I'm just going to go ahead and launch into my little monologue, and we're going to start watching the movie tonight. So good. You didn't hear a line? Excellent. Get excellent, because I did. And that's the test that we need. So thank you for letting me know, CG. I appreciate it very much. Okay. All right. So before we get started, I just want to let you know, if you are here to see the video and hear the audio from tonight's feature, I'm afraid that's not going to happen on a live stream. That's going to cause a copyright issue that nobody wants to deal with, especially me. So what you see right now is basically what you're going to get. There's a microphone pointed at me, there's a camera pointed at me, and essentially I'm going to just be reacting to it. So if that's not what you're here for and you're disappointed, hey, I don't want to waste your time. Feel free to click on something else. Feel free not to leave me nasty comments. But we're here for Film First Friday. Now, what we're going to do with this footage is that eventually I will get around to making reaction videos using it, and that's part of the reason we're making this recording. It also gives you the opportunity to watch the feature along with me. I will throw out a thwip, and then that's when things will start. I also have a timer just below, so that way you can keep track of where I am in the movie. It won't be like perfectly on track, but it'll be fairly close. So, all right. You haven't seen too many Westerns, but you tend to like Western themed episodes of shows. Um, if you haven't seen Firefly and you have the opportunity to, I would try to find that and watch it. It's not like a straight up Western. It's like a Western science fiction show, which I know sounds weird, but it actually works. I would highly recommend it. So, okay. Anyways, so yeah, there will be a reaction video made. So to that end, I will be doing an introduction, and then we will watch the movie, and then I will do a postmortem and then an outro. So there will be quite a bit to this movie in addition to its 2+ hour runtime. So yeah, it's worth watching. Firefly is really good. Firefly is really good. Joss Whedon, who I have come to find in later years has become extremely problematic with how he treats the women who worked with him, is nevertheless, like, he puts in some damn good writing during that one season show. It really is worth a watch if you get the opportunity. All right, hold on. I'm going to crunch some ice here. And then when that's done, okay. All right. So to that end, we're going to go ahead and get ready. I'm going to start with the intro, and we are going to do that right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday, the live streaming show where I watch a film for the very first time and react to it on my YouTube channel. Tonight's feature is the 1965 film For a Few Dollars More. I'm going to double check that because I don't actually remember. I think it's from 1965. And I should have had that one up. It is from the year 1965. Wow, I'm better than I give myself credit for. Okay. Anyways, let me get us back to where we were. Okay. Anyways, as Film First Friday serves as both a watch party and a reaction. This will serve as a watch party and reaction to the 1965 Western for a few dollars more. I've said it before, my kind of quotient when it comes to Western films is pretty low. It's definitely, I've seen a few of them, and there are a few that I really like. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, Tombstone, but I'm missing a lot of classics. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance is definitely a classic, and Tombstone is a more modern classic, although it's still like a 30-year-old movie. But anyways, but there are a lot of really good Westerns out there that I have not seen. And so I'm basically watching this one. It's another Clint Eastwood Western. I watched one earlier this year. And I'm trying to get these Westerns under my belt because I think at some point in the relatively near future, I want to watch the Western comedy Blazing Saddles. And I just want to make sure that I am literate enough in the conventions and tropes of Westerns to appreciate Blazing Saddles. I'm really looking forward to that. So, but yeah, to my knowledge, this film is part of a trilogy that was made with the Clint Eastwood character, the Man with No Name, and the film that I had watched earlier this year with Clint Eastwood in it was the third film in that trilogy. It's called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And I had been told it really doesn't matter what order you watch these in because, they're just kind of, they're stories that really aren't related. They just happen to have the same character in them. So I'm taking everybody's suggestions into account. And so we're going to watch For a Few Dollars More, which I believe is the second film in that trilogy. And then I think when I get around to the last one, that will be the first one in the trilogy. So I'm watching them definitely kind of in reverse order. But I remember The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was a good movie. I don't know that I'd ever need to see it again. It was like, and again, good movie, but it was long. It was 3 hours long. I felt it. And this one is a little over 2 hours long. I'm hoping that this one has got a little bit more action and, I don't know, a bit more, what's the word? It's a bit more well-paced so that I don't feel that time as much as I did with the previous one. But I am eager to see it because this is considered yet another Western classic. And, I want to watch it. And we're going to do that in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoy these reactions, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. Whether you like or dislike this movie, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. And finally, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I've watched and reacted to, and I'm starting to divide them up into shorter playlists, usually by genre. For a Few Dollars More would be considered a Western. I believe it's also considered an action and possibly a drama as well. And I could also see myself making a tagged playlist for spaghetti Westerns for this one, as I believe this one technically counts as a spaghetti Western. So no matter which list you're looking for, you can find them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. All right. And I think that's everything. So we're going to get the headphones on and start watching in just a few minutes here. Let me go ahead and bring up the script for the timer, and we will get started in just a couple of minutes here. So, Million Ways to Die in the West is a really good Western comedy. Okay. There are a couple of Western-themed episodes of the Adam West Batman show where Uncle Ben actor Cliff Robertson played an evil cowboy. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. All right. Let's go ahead, get these old headphones on. Hold on, I'm not ready to scoot over just yet. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, so when I throw out the thwip, then about a second later I will hit play on the feature, and then about a second or two after that I will hit start on the timer. So you'll have a fairly good idea of where I am in the film if you look at the timer. It won't be perfect, but it will be close. All right? Okay. All right. Okay, everyone. Sorry. Try that again. All right. Okay, everyone. 1965's For a Few Dollars More. Here we go. All right. I'd say the timer's about 2 seconds off. Ooh, just go right into it. Somebody roaming the desert whistling. All right. I'm going to scoot up a little bit more. He whistles better than I do. That's a lousy bird call, buddy. Lousy. What you gonna do? So it kind of annoys me that we can hear him whistling, and I think, okay, well, that happened. Somebody's dead. I should have said I expect that to happen, but too late now. I was too late. All right. So the horse is just going to run off. Did the horse run off in response to gunfire or what? I don't know. All right, we got bullets flying as the cast list comes up. I was going to say when the guy was, walking or riding along on his horse in the distance, I was like, I'm kind of annoyed that you can hear this guy whistling. You can hear him like trying to light his cigarette or whatever, but you can't hear the horse clopping. And right as I was going to say that, that's when he got shot. So, screenplay by Luciano Vincenzoni, and Sergio Leone. So, like, this poor dude who's been shot and is just laying there in the middle of this valley or whatever. I figured, like, the bounty hunter would have gone to, like, you know, claim the body or something. I don't know. By Technicolor. I feel like these are almost end credits. All right, directed by Sergio Leone. There we go. Where life had no value, death sometimes had its price. That is why the bounty killers appeared. Ah, bounty hunters. We don't need that scum. Uh-oh. That guy looks familiar. Okay. And he does not care. We don't see his face. Oh. I'm going to guess that that's supposed to be Lee Van Cleef. He just looks dangerous. Oh, God. Are they... I mean, it's... Tucumcari has got a train station. Why wouldn't they stop there? Oh, boy. And let me guess, it was this guy. Okay, wow. Mr. Intimidation. He's just like, he's got one of those stares, you know? He's got one of those stares like, you want to get shot, buddy? Hmm? I don't have a stare like that. I don't think I do. Guy Calloway. $1,000 reward, huh? That's a lot of money in that day and age. Oh boy. So originally it was $10. Okay, so we just have this okay, so this idiot teller is like, I'm just gonna keep talking and then I'm just gonna give you some exposition and you're gonna drive the action a little bit forward. Ah, here we go. Classic Western trope. Here's a saloon. Everybody stops and stares when he walks in. Any closer and that cigarette would have singed him. It's like, I am not messing around. Dude looks up. Everybody here is a tough guy, you know? Yep, another trope for westerns. Guy and a gal in a room together, doing their thing. Okay, that was smart. Of course, the guy behind the door was also kind of dumb. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Where'd he go? Wow. He flew fast, didn't he? I mean, at least he was nice about it. He's a lovely young lady in that bath, let me tell you. My goodness, he's just like, you know what? I'm not going to pursue him. Did he shoot him or did he shoot the horse? He shot the horse. Oh my god, this guy just looks like he's trouble. Well, didn't have much trouble making that shot. Oh. Oh man, he took that one right to the chest. He's not walking away from that. Dude just got a horse like with a side saddle that has his guns hanging off it. Oh my god, this guy has no aim whatsoever. Dude, just surrender to the bounty hunter. He's got you. Are you even trying? What was that? 4 shots? Ooh, right between the eyes. Really? I thought it was just 10, actually. Baby Red Kavanaugh. Okay. Okay. Manco? Okay. Thought this guy was not supposed to have a name. This must be Clint Eastwood's character. Starts raining. He don't care. His horse doesn't care. He's like, yep, guess I'm gonna get wet. He's always got a cigarette and a match on him. Even in the rain, smoking underneath his hat. Okay, so we got the one bounty hunter, and now we've got presumably the main character here. All right. We got some men and ladies hustling here. Is that a yes? I love how people don't answer with words. They just like, it's like, okay, he did answer with words eventually, but like they answer with gestures. Like, where is this guy? You know, I like stuff like that. I couldn't even imagine being alive in this like era. I wouldn't have been suited for it, at least not me personally, you know? He just takes over the dealing at the table. I'd have been like, really, dude? Somebody's cheating and doesn't like that they're being called out, I think. How in the heck did he manage that? Three of a kind? Two aces. Three kings, though. I think that beats two aces. I don't know. I don't know which hands are better than which in poker, but generally the more of any suit or number that you have, the stronger your hand tends to be. Ooh. I mean, what? Okay, three kings. All right. That's a pretty good hand, right? Three aces? Oh. All right, this stranger's got good luck. Okay, so that must be Kavanaugh then. When you were, yeah, from a sitting position, you were always at a disadvantage. See, I just can't imagine being in some establishment like this bar. Oh, God. These guys are here for the bounty, too. Nope. This is not going to go well. Wow. That was some really good aim really fast. Red, he just killed three guys. Are you serious? Well, he made his choice. Why are you taking his badge? You're serious? What the hell? Who is he to deputize people? I don't get it. Like, if the sheriff is corrupt, then why is he? What did I miss? I guess is what I'm really asking here. It's like if you're a bounty hunter, I don't think you've got a moral leg to stand on. You know? Whatever. Whatever. Climbing the wrought iron window cages. So let's see. We're about not even 20 minutes in. We've seen two people get apprehended for bounty. What is going on here? Okay, I'm going to guess this is a jail. These guys are incarcerated or whatever. What has he got there? Whoa, 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 what? So we got a group of people trying to infiltrate. Okay, why would they be doing that to a jail? Okay, this must not be a jail. It's some kind of stronghold. Okay, all right. And these guys are just picking off the guards one by one. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Who are these guys? I have no idea who these guys are. Okay, so one of them just threw him a pistol. Uh, did he even need to do that? Okay, I guess the guy was stealing from him. So, so they broke into this place to get him out? I guess this was a jail of some sort. So they came. Okay, so they were a gang basically. They were a gang, and they came and got their leader out or one of their boys. Boy. So what are they trying to do here? Is this the director, the warden, basically? Uh, okay, you're wasting bullets at that point. I mean, at least make it look like you're aiming. What? Really? Just to do that, huh? Okay. $10,000 reward. Holy man. That's a lot of money. Back then, that's probably retirement money right there. Yeah, but look at that insane laugh. I mean, is it really worth it? Or El Indio, dead or alive? Okay, so these two bounty hunters are going to team up to take this guy down, aren't they? Dude. Oh, don't, man. Year and a half. Oh, boy. What? I do not like the implication here. Wow. Okay, well, doing that thing where the villain does something so over the top evil, you can't help but hate him. Oh boy. I mean, his boys back off at least. There's like some kind of a twisted sense of honor here. Never mind that they just murdered his wife and child. And now we just got a whole bunch of people looking at each other. Is he going to pull the trigger? When's he going to do it? Who's going to do it first? This guy's too raw. His emotions are on his face. He's going to get killed. Be a short movie if he didn't. Well, okay, be a short movie if he won this duel. Yeah. Okay, technically the villain moved first. It weren't a fair fight. His nerves are shot. He needs a cigarette. Interesting placement of the cigarette between his fingers. It's like between two and two. Not used to seeing that. Suppose I'm a criminal. So he's looking for him in that way. Okay. Well, so far this first bounty hunter, I don't really know his name. Um, like, yeah, he's a bit of a hard ass, but he's still like social, I suppose. I just figured he was going to be like an even darker version of the man with no name. First, I thought he was going to be the villain. So, little kid's a hustler. Wow, kid's a smooth talker. I got to give him credit. Wow, he's good. You know, the one you'll be shooting cockroaches at. All right. This kid's got a good eye. He knows how to like pick them out, you know? He's going to go kick the guy out of the room. I'm guessing that's her husband. Ooh. Her husband is not tall. Is that okay? I don't know what he said, but it must have been good. Dude was like, I need out of here. Oh, okay, yeah. So they're both after him. The hell? It's a hell of a way to ring the bell, I guess. Who's this trigger happy Jack? Uh-oh. That's not fun. Okay. Where has he gotten all this information? Okay. Oh boy, story time, guys. So okay. Yeah, probably not your smartest move there, buddy. Um, it's in that thing that he was holding, or something, or the thing that he was holding was just a smaller version of it. Oh man. Yeah, that can be guards can be overcome, buddy. Which El Indio very likely is. They're like, not interested. Get out of here, kids. Uh-oh. She's like, gotta look my best. Four. Dude. Oh boy. Time for another saloon scene. All right. So we got Clint Eastwood and we got the man in black. Let's see how this plays out. He's just gonna let this go. See what happens. Oh, that was disrespectful. Ooh, that was disrespectful too. He's just watching from far off. More disrespect. It's like a ladder of disrespect here. Who can be more disrespectful before someone draws their gun? You gonna take it back or what? Made them all walk away. Yeah, they'll probably be looking for some revenge. Hmm. They're holding out for the robbery. And no one getting in. And if they do, there's an armed guard. Your money's secure. Okay. Everybody's just trying to figure out how long it takes them to walk around the building. They're casing the joint, all of these guys. It's like, how long does it take for them to complete a circuit? He's like, who else is scoping out the joint? It's a stare down. I feel like this is like a Batman meets Superman moment here, you know? I don't know which is which, though. The Morton brothers. Okay, so he knows them for that job. Who is this guy? Prophet? Yeah, this is kind of my reaction. Like, okay, so he didn't sell, and the railroad runs right past his house now. Oh, I think we have a pretty good idea. Why would you even come to this guy's house? Who is he to you? What the hell is even going on here? Mortimer. Okay. I wonder how this guy feels about trains. Okay, what is this guy doing? Was this his roommate or something? What? Okay, so one of them arranged this meeting. Okay. Uh, okay, it's a face off between the two of them. Leave the poor guy alone. Just, just talk. Unbelievable. Like, clearly, we're forcing a dialogue here. Oh, God, guys, just talk to each other. Why are you doing that? Okay, you scuffed my shoes. I'm gonna do the same to you. Okay. And is it going to come down to fisticuffs now? What? Okay, come on, man. That's just really disrespectful. Talk. I'm kind of siding with Mortimer right now. That was 3 times, buddy. That's when you run out of credit. Jesus, he's just gonna keep doing it. We got some real like alpha male bullshit going on right here. Okay. Now, show him what you can do. Wow. In midair. How far away is it and how many holes are in it? It's like, I can play too, all right? I mean, at least they're talking. Boy. Retirement money. Mm-hmm. He's like, I ain't backing down either. That is a lot, yeah. Okay. Love how they just know all these guys by name. So then, Mr. Why should I? It's like, I will play straight with you if you will play straight with me. With two of you, that should be, yeah. Oh, okay. Break this guy out of jail, take him back to India. That would curry favor. He's like, kid, I got perspective. Oh, I mean, you brought it up. Oh, all these people with their cigarettes. Well, well, well. We've got a peeping Tom here. Oh, God, he's doing much more than peeping. He's invading. The hell? This is creepy. Okay. So he killed a guy and SA'd his woman, it looks like. Oh, gross. Oh, is this the dude they're gonna break out? Is that what he did? Ugh. You might not want to be there when that blows, buddy. Oh, that was one hell of an explosion. Yeah, well, it'd be nothing less than he deserved. Hi. Is he? He's your guardian angel. I mean, like, it doesn't seem like that would be the smartest thing to say, but, whatever. Okay. Of course he did. Very convenient, don't you think? Hmm. Okay, inside job. What do you care? I don't understand why he took the saddle, but okay. He's like not looking to make any friends with these people. Is he seriously just gonna take them all out right here? Damn. Just went out with these guys and just took all three of them down. See, I'm petty enough, I would have taken their weapons and bullets. But that's probably just my, my gamer instinct kicking in. So let's see, that's 14. So he just took out 3, so there's 11 left now. Between him and the Colonel, that's about 5 apiece. That's still a lot. Uh, eggs in the morning. Better go raise the false alarm, buddy boy. Really, dude? You're there with a gun. Dude, just, is there a spatula? Just, those eggs are going to be terrible. Oh, come on. The guy, the guy's still. What is this guy doing coming down the stairs? He's running down to get his horse. He's going to be behind his boys. I don't know. I'm inclined to call this a crime movie, too. Oh man, that horse is like, dude, stop trying to control me. So, okay, what exactly is the gang doing here? Actually 12, so it's 12 men apiece, not 11. I forget he brought Sancho back. Are they Is he okay? So he's come back to wherever they were before. Was it El Paso? Hi, what up? Okay, so what? They're switching out the guards. Got those guards in there with the money. Okay. Dude's like, all right, I'm in here. I'm safe with the money. I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna eat me a sandwich, or at least a loaf of bread. So I'm guessing the gang is gonna come this way, right? Or are they? There they are. Now they're looking for, yeah, they're looking for their boys. We're just passing through real quick, nothing big. Yeah. And here we go with the countdown again. These guys look so weird just riding in on their horses. Got some of them coming this way. I mean, let's see. He could easily take three of them. That's been demonstrated. I would imagine the colonel could take the other two, no problem. Oh wait, there's only four of them. Well, right there at least. I'm so confused by so much of this. Why are they going about things in this particular way, you know? That was four. There's three in the wagon. That means there's got to be like five more left. No. Hold on. Two more. Whoa. That's dynamite. Oh, a guard never had a chance. Wow. Looks like they got away scot free. They lost big time. Oh, is okay, so they're both riding out after him. How did they manage to set the dynamite on that thing? Oh, come on, man. Ooh. I mean, you're the one trying to bail, so yeah, I get it. They're just shooting up this wooden crate until it take an axe to it or something. Shouldn't be that difficult. See, no way you're going to do that with just bullets. Mhm. It's like, that's an accusation. Agua caliente, huh? Hot water. Mhm. He's like, okay, fine. I'll go in. I don't care. I can do whatever you tell me to do. This place, I mean, yeah, I guess it does kind of look like a morgue. These are all what? These are pueblos? I don't know why, but whenever I see a young Clint Eastwood, especially like with that cigarette like under his hat, I don't know, he just looks like a snake to me. Like a snake that's ready to strike. Who's this? It's like you got to pay the toll with a duel here. Is that how this works? What do we got here? What you guys want? Huh? You want a showdown? What's the deal? It's like we were gonna do this. Shooting down apples for the kid. Damn, that's some good aim. Okay, we'll let you in. We guess you don't mean any harm. They're like, okay, he can use a gun. We don't want to mess with him. Oh. I was gonna say the hunchback here is gonna recognize the colonel. Let's see how this goes. Shall we have another disrespect off? Mm, Hunchback's gonna get himself killed, isn't he? Really, right here in the saloon, huh? I was gonna say, like, he picked that fight, you know. Okay, Trouble is begging to be let in, so I'm going to let her in real quick. Hopefully, I won't miss too much. Everybody's got an angle here. I'm guessing this is a skill he developed in the military. Dang. Naturally. I mean, he got him into the safe. There's going to be a lot of money to go around. Okay, they're storing the money. So they all just going to stay there and sleep there and chill for a month together? That just, I don't know. It sounds insane. Yeah, okay. Some of these people are particular about how they sleep. You know, it happens. It's like, dude, do you even know where the bathroom is? What is he doing? I should just shut up and let this play out. The movie usually ends up explaining things. Is that Indio? Who is that? Oh, okay. What is? Not a word. Oh, okay. So they hauled the chest into there. The colonel breaks in, picks the lock, and then he sneaks over and gets the money. And of course, no way it's going to go that easy. What? Why was that an issue? What is it? I don't get it. Like them catching them, I get, but shot the apples off. Oh, ow. They're just beating the crap out of these two. I mean, that's still at least 9 of them against 2, and I'm betting they're unarmed, so. Oh, yikes. Well, somebody somewhere has got to screw up, right? So they're going to beat these, they're going to kill these two guys, put some money on them, and throw them outside of El Paso. That seems pretty simplistic. Uh oh. Where is his money? What's going on? Well, what is happening? Someone coming in to rescue him? Uh oh. We're going around killing each other at this point, huh? Why are his guys offing each other? Okay. Why are you letting us go? Unless I would say this is to set them up, but like he killed one of his guys to do this, so It's like, after you. Yep. Okay, set up. What's going on? Yeah, he is setting them up. So so why kill Slim? Yeah, I guess. Okay, but I'm still like, why did you kill Slim? So much about this movie is just like I don't understand why things are happening the way they're happening. Yeah, why this guy? Why did you have him killed? Uh, wow. Well, so is he just like offing men? So two of their number are gone. Like, do you just want to not split the proceeds or what? So go get them. Yep. Groggy's like, leave it to me. Okay, so where did they find bullets for their guns? Are they still in the same town? Again, so much of this movie, I'm just like, I don't know. Oh, oh. Groggy was wise to what he was doing the entire time. Thieves backstabbing thieves. There's nothing in there but that poster, huh? Congratulations, you've been played. Because he got rid of the bag of money. Really? So there's what, 6 or 7 of them at that point? It's like, all right, we're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna have some fun. What did Indio do to him? It's like, okay, let's go find us some people to beat up. You know, beat up. Whoa. Okay, all right. Just the other armed guy and a cat. You guys should probably stay away from each other. Uh huh. I mean, at this point, why would he trust you? He's like, are you kidding? No, not both of them. All the boys. They really should split up. Okay, that was lame, but I get it. So there's two more down. I would say at most there's like four left. There we go. We're finally getting into gunfight territory here. Yep, you gotta reload. Oh man, that was someone's hard work there, really? I mean, come on. Man, these guys are terrible Fortnite players. They have no game sense whatsoever. Okay, so this is these are these are the two gang members that look like Captain Kirk and Karate Kid. Well, Ralph Macchio's Karate Kid, anyways. Okay, from a distance, that guy definitely doesn't look like William Shatner. So the chair was going to protect him, huh? I think that's all of them, right? That was the oh my god, that's the woman he SA'd. Oh, okay. Well, we've seen all this. See, okay, so yeah, we've definitely got terrible things going on here. Oh my god. So her husband or boyfriend had a gun. She shot herself? What? I guess she'd rather die than live in a world without her boyfriend or whatever. And he was just fixated on her? I don't. Uh oh. Was that woman like his sister or something? Or. I mean, I want to know more about that scene, but I suppose we'll find out in due time. Blah, blah, blah. Don't mess with the colonel. Oh, come on, man. What are we going to find out? He's manipulating him. He's playing on his emotions. Oh. Ah. He took it and is using it, basically saying he's not alone. Nope. You stay right where you are, asshole. Here, I got another gun for you. He's like, we're gonna make this a fair fight, whether so wait a minute, what? He's gonna referee this? Okay. I mean, I guess this is the honorable way to do it, but like, I don't know. That guy doesn't deserve it. Indio doesn't deserve it. He should just be killed, in my opinion. Who was the woman? Yep. Oh, come on. You just hit his pistol hand. Oh, I didn't even hit that. Where'd he hit him? I'm petty enough that I would have shot him again just to, do it. Who was she? Was she his sister? Was she his daughter? What? Oh, I'm. The one he palmed off of you. Uh huh. Can I have my gun back, please? Yeah. Well, let's see. He's got all the money. He could get even more money if he goes and claims the bounty killings on all of the gangsters. I don't even know how much money he could make, but it'd be a lot, especially back in those days. He's gathering up bodies. I'm gonna just throw them all in this truck. Oh, Groggy the Froggy is still alive. Okay. It just takes one. Yeah. There you go. What? 28? 27. Okay, 5,000 for Groggy. Okay. I got this, old man. Yeah. I mean, 10,000 was apparently that was like retirement money right there. If he's making 27,000 and then whatever they had in the bag, why did he even need to be in the good, the bad, and the ugly at this point? Okay, so that is those bodies are packed in very poorly. You know they're going to fall out during transport. Oh yeah, no, they're going to fall out. I'd have just piled them on unceremoniously on top of each other. And the money bag. Yep. And now the hero has got his money. He's riding off into the sunset. Maybe not exactly the sunset, but figuratively. The end. Okay, this was 2 hours, 11 minutes, 41 seconds. I guess we got like 30 seconds of credits left. Okay, it's just a black screen with some music. All right. Okay. And there's the MGM Lion, and we are done. Let me go ahead and hit stop on the timer here. Stop, and I'm gonna reset it. Okay. All right. Okay. We're gonna go right into the post-mortem here. Um, okay, so in comparison to the good, the bad, and the ugly, I mean, first of all, let me just say, I really enjoyed this one. It was definitely better paced than the other Clint Eastwood movie that I watched earlier this year, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. There just seemed to be more going on, and you know, the story was framed fairly like tightly. Like you basically had, you know, I'm just gonna say Cowboy Batman and Cowboy Superman teaming up to take down, the cowboy, I don't know, injustice gang or whatever you want to call them. And that was the basic story. There was a little bit of a subplot between Indio and who turned out to be the colonel, his sister, who I guess Indio. That whole subplot is just weird. Like he had this obsession with this woman, I guess that he saw, and she was with another man, and he goes into the room and he kills the other man, and the dude starts to do terrible things to her. Rips off her clothes, you know, and then she in a sequence we see later, she basically grabs the gun of the guy that she was with, who Indio had killed, and turned the gun on herself during. And apparently that somehow broke Indio's heart or something. He was like, he never, he kept her locket that he stole, you know, and kept looking at it and kept thinking about that and everything. And I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if, like, for some reason we're supposed to think that he was in love with her, or maybe, it was just like, oh my God, she rejected me. She would rather die than be with me. I don't know. I don't know. It was weird. It was a little uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie, but it definitely added an element of connection between Mortimer and Indio and makes you understand, oh, that's his real motivation for taking these guys down. He wants to, he wants to basically kill the man that was responsible for his sister's death. And so I can understand that. And of course, we get Clint Eastwood being Clint Eastwood. And I swear to God, I'm pretty sure I've said this during The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but like for some reason, Clint Eastwood, the way his face is framed underneath that hat, and with that weird looking cigarette in his mouth and everything, I look at him and I just think snake for some reason. Like he looks like a snake to me. And I don't necessarily mean that in a derogatory way. It's just that he has a very kind of like serpentine look to him. Serpentine look. I don't know what the right pronunciation is. I'm gonna go with serpentine. But it just looks like this is a guy who looks like a reptile who is about to strike at any given moment. And I can understand why that made him such a big Western star. Like he looks very tough. He looks like, I mean, he looks intimidating without being like overly so. Like the other guy, Lee Van Cleef, I believe, is the actor, the one that played Colonel Mortimer. That dude just has one of those like killer stares, like, mm-mm, you mess with me, you're gonna die. Clint Eastwood, like, he can look like that, but like he's young enough and basically like he's animated enough that he keeps it friendly even when he's being intimidating. It's not like, it's not like I'm a kill you immediately. It's more like, dude, don't make me do this. So music was good. The villain, I didn't really care for Indio. Um, he was just random Western villain number 34, who just like did stupid stuff and then laughed insanely about it. I don't know. I didn't like, I can understand how he could appeal to moviegoers from a kind of a purely, for lack of a better term, aesthetic um standpoint. Not that he's a particularly like beautiful person. I mean, I guess he's not a bad looking guy, but like that insane laugh and that kind of like especially like the capture of that insane laugh, and his just kind of general instability. It makes me wonder, one, how he was able to lead that gang and keep them all in line, but two, like I can understand how some people could see a kind of insane beauty in that. I don't know. I guess that's my way of saying he reminds me of the Joker a little bit. A little bit, which I guess would make Lee Van Cleef Batman, and I guess that would make Clint Eastwood Superman. But um, and again, these are very general comparisons, by the way. But overall, I mean, like they're they kept things pretty tight. They introduced each of the bounty hunters. They introduced the villain. They basically introduced the plan that the villains have, and then how these two are going to team up to try to thwart it. And there are like one or two, like bait and switches and everything. Um, but I think it worked out pretty well. It was fun. This experience for me was definitely better than The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which I feel like The Good and Bad and the Ugly just went on too long. This was a fairly long movie, but it wasn't like obnoxiously long. It didn't feel like it was obnoxiously long. And I think that's basically because it's better paced. The narrative was a lot tighter, and we weren't just seeing Clint Eastwood bantering with the the comedic relief guy who turned out to be the villain. Like he was teaming up with this other guy, called him Old Man, and they basically like had their issues, but they were able to work together, and I liked that. So this was a fun outing. I'm definitely glad to have watched this one. Um, if I were to give this a letterboxed rating, I would give this probably at least a 3.5. But I think unlike The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, this one would get a heart from me as well. This would be one that if I had the opportunity to watch it again, I'd be like, you know what? I think I could go for this one again. Whereas the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, like I'm glad I've seen it, but I don't think I necessarily need to ever see it again. And I know that's probably anathema to some lovers of Western films. I've seen reviews that are like, this is the best movie ever. And hey, I respect your viewpoint. I just don't happen to share it. For me, for a few dollars more, definitely a little bit better, a little bit more up there on the ladder of Western movies, which again, I don't have a lot of experience with. So, again, I probably at this point have seen about a dozen movies that I can be like, yes, these are Westerns and I've seen them. So, but overall, I enjoyed this one quite a bit. And hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Excuse me. Also, if you enjoyed this reaction, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. In this case, lovers of Western cinema, you know, or Westerns, I guess, is probably the more appropriate way to put it. What'd you think of this movie? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. You can find the full and unedited live stream of these reactions on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I've watched and reacted to, and I'm starting to divide them up into smaller playlists. For a few dollars more would be considered a Western, an action movie, possibly a drama. And frankly, I would also consider this a crime movie myself. I don't know if others would agree. So I might add it to that playlist as well. And then I could also see myself putting it under some tag playlists like spaghetti westerns or Clint Eastwood, something like that. Regardless, whichever of those lists I put it in, you can find them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. And finally, channel memberships are now live on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to. Perks include shoutouts, members-only live streams, members-only videos, and early access to selected uploaded content, as well as some other benefits. And that's not even mentioning my custom emotes and badges, which I think look pretty good. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. All right, and I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next... Sorry, gonna try that again. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Okay, let me go ahead and look over the chat. Let's see. Okay. All right. CG anime. Oh, hi, Trouble. Hi, how are you? How is my favorite kitty doing? Is she good, kitty? Is she good, baby? Yes, she is. I love her. I'm gonna get a tattoo of you soon, you know that? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna live on forever on my arm. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, let me see. CG Enemy Fan misses films having opening credits. I mean, they still have them, but like, I guess back in this era, they were just kind of their own thing. Like, it feels like they're ending credits in the sense that they are primarily what's on screen before like the main action starts. I mean, like, you still get opening credits, but they seem to be like interspersed as things are beginning so that the audience doesn't have to wait. I myself am not a big fan of the way that they do the opening credits in these types of movies. I like it when they're more integrated with the story and everything, because then you can still watch them and still have something going on. So superhero films are often compared to Westerns, and CG thinks that it is because of superhero films becoming a popular fad. I mean, I would say that superhero films and Western films, like, yeah, you could make that comparison to them, and I think that is a very valid comparison. I do think that superhero films, like Western films, also prove that regardless of how much staying power each of these genres ultimately ends up having. What really matters is the writing and the directing and the execution and the performances. You know, you can make any criticism you want of any genre, but really it just comes down to, are you a fan of that genre or not? Whereas, like, if something is well made, it is well made regardless of its genre. And so I definitely understand that comparison. I, you know, I do wonder, because people have said superhero fatigue. They've been saying it for years. But last year, Deadpool and Wolverine smashed the box office. This year, Superman smashed the box office. Fantastic Four, as far as I know, did pretty well. I don't think it did quite as well as Superman did, but, you know, it's frickin' Superman. So, all right. Let's see. CG guesses that Jonah Hex could be considered a Western superhero film. It's not exactly great, but he likes it. I don't think I've seen Jonah Hex. I'll probably need to put that one on the list. So, The Apple Dumpling Gang is a pretty good Western film that stars David Banner actor Bill Bixby. Oh, okay. All right. CG hopes that the film has been living up to my expectations. This one I've definitely enjoyed more than the first Clint Eastwood outing that I watched earlier this year. Do I think that the film is worth a few dollars, or do I feel misled by the film's title? I really can't complain because I got this film, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and um, I think two other Eastwood westerns. I got them in a bundle, and let me the bundle comes with A Fistful of Dollars, which I think is the first movie in the trilogy. For a few dollars more, which is the second. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is the third and final one of the trilogy, and then there's another one called Hang 'em High. And this Clint Eastwood collection was on sale. I think it was like $20. And I was like, you know what? For $5 a movie, I'll pay for 4 Clint Eastwood movies. And so, you know, I did. So I can't claim to be shortchanged by this one. I guess that's my basic point. So there actually is a cowboy themed episode of Justice League Unlimited. Really? I got to tell you, I think you can fairly well rest assured that I will be doing a DC themed month probably in November. I got to tell you, I'm seeing so much good stuff from DC, just like clips on YouTube, that I'm just like, I'm probably gonna like gorge myself on DC in November. So CG, you've got something to look forward to. Okay, I'm definitely going to probably make that very liberal, very liberal part of the month. Like the theme will definitely be visible that month. So, anyways, but no, this was good. I enjoyed it. I think I don't know. I think at this point, like I've seen at least one or two John Wayne westerns. Um, I've seen a couple of others. I I'm probably ready to see um Blazing Saddles. I don't know, maybe. So, but I think at this point it's about midnight. I'm gonna get going. I do not have to work tomorrow, so I might stream after this. Like I'll probably play a video game or something. I might. I don't know. It's just gonna depend on how I feel once I leave. But I'm gonna head off. So, ooh, hey Sith Apple, how you doing? Sith Apple asks, am I going to include DC animated movies? Yes. Yes, I will. Um, and I mean, like, I've seen so much good DC just content. Like, I might I might try to watch a couple of different DC shows on Show It. I saw a clip from, I think it's the Harley Quinn show. It contains what is probably my new favorite Joker quote of all time. Where's my damn electric car, Bruce? You know, like, oh my God. That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard from the Joker, given the context. Great line. If you don't know what that is from, go find the clip. It's like 30 seconds to a minute. It is fucking hilarious. Okay. So, but yeah, this was a good movie. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it very much. I think I'm gonna head off. So take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.